What if I told you that one of America's most successful billionaires was once so broke that he got fired for doing his job too well? That he slept on the floor of a cramped apartment with 6 roommates, had his credit cards cut up, and lived in darkness because he couldn't pay the electric bill? Mark Cuban, now worth $4.1 billion, once sat alone on a bitterly cold winter night with just $50 to his name, scribbling desperate ideas on a napkin after losing his last paycheck. Before Cuban became the shark we know today, he was drowning in failure. Picture this: a 22-year-old Mark Cuban, fired from 3 consecutive jobs. First, he started an illegal campus bar called Motley's Pub before he was even old enough to drink. Shut down for letting a 16-year-old win a wet t-shirt contest. Then came the corporate disasters. Quit from Mellon Bank because he hated the CEO. Failed at a TV repair franchise. Tried selling powdered milk. Epic failure. Finally landed at Your Business Software in Dallas, where he made the mistake of his life. Cuban closed a $15,000 deal, one of the biggest in company history. But instead of celebrating, his boss fired him. Why? Because Cuban chose to collect the check instead of sweeping floors and opening the store. He prioritized results over following orders, and it cost him everything. There he was, sleeping on the floor of a 3-bedroom apartment with 6 roommates, lights shut off, credit cards destroyed, completely broke. That freezing winter night in Dallas became his defining moment. That moment of utter defeat lit a fire in me, Cuban later recalled. I vowed never to let another opportunity slip away simply because I was afraid to take a risk. With his last $50, Cuban made the decision that changed everything. Instead of wallowing in self-pity, he invested in the one thing that could never be taken away: knowledge. He bought computer networking books and taught himself everything about the emerging tech industry. No formal background, no investors, no safety net, just pure hunger and determination. That $50 investment became Micro Solutions, a computer consulting company he started from his apartment. Cuban worked all-nighters, pulled every connection, and provided value that no one else could match. The company that fired him, they became his client. Within years, Micro Solutions was generating millions in revenue. Cuban sold it for $6 million, his first taste of real success. But he wasn't done. With partner Todd Wagner, Cuban saw the future: internet streaming. While others doubted, they launched broadcast.com just as the internet exploded. The result? Yahoo bought it for $5.7 billion in 1999, making Cuban one of the youngest billionaires in America. From sleeping on floors to owning the Dallas Mavericks. From $50 to $4.1 billion. From fired employee to Shark Tank investor, changing lives. Cuban's secret wasn't luck. It was his mindset shift. It doesn't matter how many times you fail, he says. You only have to be right once. Then everybody tells you how lucky you are. That cold night when he lost everything became the night he found everything. Because sometimes you have to lose it all to discover what you're truly capable of. As Mr. Ambot would say, you failed when you stop. Mark Cuban never stopped. Neither should you.